Welcome to the YouTube marketing review, where we look at other YouTube channels and give some ideas and suggestions. These are just ideas and suggestions, so you can take them or throw them away depending on how you feel about them. First up, we have Daniel Callen. I like these videos. I find that they're easy to watch and they are a form of escape. They're travel videos and I think that they're well filmed and well edited. My one thought would be to keep the music going in the video from start to finish. I would even cut out the talking. Again, that could be just my personal preference, but it is my preference because it keeps me in the mood the whole time. Whenever there's talking, it takes me out of the mood. And I think that you can communicate with the viewer by using words on the screen, which you have done in some of the videos. So my one thought would be keep the music going, keep me in the mood. And at the end of your videos, include a link. Put it on your video as an annotation to a previous video so that I can keep watching them, because they are fairly short, but they are easy to watch. So I could find myself watching, a half dozen at a time if I just have to click on to the next one, click on to the next one. So that's what I would say for this channel. Next up is PhaeTv. So what he's doing is pranking an old friend and he's using a song. In some parts of the video, you're reading the responses and some parts you're playing the music. I found it a lot more engaging whenever you'd play the music. So for example, what he did here is whenever this lyric played, instead of him reading this, he would play the lyric. And I found that connected really well whenever you were playing the lyric part. So I would say keep up that sort of thing. And whenever you can integrate that in, that was good. So that's just a little bit of feedback of something that I liked on that video. This next video, HakryTube, as far as I can tell, these guys are a production company. And so based on that, my one thought would be in the description here, you have HT Productions contact email. From that information, I don't really know what you guys offer. I don't know why I would contact you. Perhaps you film B-roll for other companies. Do I have to live in your state where you live in order to hire you guys? So I would make a pitch like, need some B-roll footage film, contact us at HT Productions. We will, film it for you. Or if you need local in-state filming, whatever it is, I would make a specific offer there and then put your email. I think it is good that you have your email there. I just don't know why I would contact you. So just make it clear to me. And so that way you can hopefully make some money from your channel, bring in some customers. Bruno, one thing I like about this video is that it is a short film, as he says, and I like this style of video. It's kind of telling a story. And I would consider focusing more on this type of video where you're telling stories like this. And there are less people doing these type of videos. I think they're probably more difficult to do. And so I think that could be an opportunity for you to stand apart from what other people are doing. The Lopez Chronicles, a couple parts I liked from this is that whenever you are actually bringing other people into the mix, so whenever you were following the guy here and telling him he was going to be on YouTube and he was running away, that was kind of funny. And I also thought that whenever you were doing the nom nom part, where you're saying nom nom every time somebody eats and it's annoying them and it's kind of funny. So I think that integrating other people with it is entertaining. At the end here, you do this part where you fall down. And actually, I was thinking if you continue doing more videos, you could add that in as the way that you end your particular videos, because I know that there are 2 people doing videos on this channel. And so you could end your video, always falling down or using that fall down technique just as something to stick in people's mind. And I also think that 2 people using the same channel is probably not a bad idea, because it allows you to create a lot more content and hopefully you can both share your viewers a little bit. So I think that's a good idea as well. Next up, Gracie Beauty, what I learned in high school. This video is talking about a few different things that Gracie has learned in high school. One thought would be to add down here what those things are. So if there are 3 different points, write down the 3 different points and write down the times of where that point starts. So if you start talking at 7:39 on that point, then write down at 7:39, I talk about whatever it is. The reason is, let's say that I start watching this video and I get 2 minutes in and I think, I'm not sure if I want to watch the rest of this video. I read the description and I see that, oh, your 4th point is something that really connects with me. So I want to skip to that 4th point and then I continue watching longer. So you might get longer watch times out of your video especially in this kind of situation where you're kind of doing a list as well. Weirdtuber journalism. So a couple things. First of all, I would try to incorporate more video into your videos. So if you can record yourself talking, I think that may be more entertaining. And if you cannot record yourself, I would just say keep the video moving faster in terms of visuals. So it keeps moving quickly as the visuals do move a little bit slowly. And one other thing that you did in one of your other videos is you were using animations and you were putting them together. There's explosions and things happening, but it didn't really connect with what you were talking about. So one thing that you can do if you do have some animations that you can use is first make a list of whatever animations you have, then try to put them in a particular order and then tell a story based on those animations or incorporate them into the story that you are creating. Spicy sushi prank on sister. So these guys have recently added a new intro to their video. I do like it. I think it draws you in instantly. And I like that. It gives you a little bit of time to find out what exactly is going on, and it's kind of more action oriented. And then you go into explaining the video. Another thing I like, I'm not sure if you guys just added this or if you had added it before, but you have the subscribe button here and you have previous 2 videos on the bottom here. And this is at the end of each of their videos now. So I like that as well. I think that's a good way to get people to watch more of your content. Mira reacts to pineapple apple pen. She's reacting to a video. And I like this video. I thought that the reaction part was kind of funny. I thought you had a couple funny comments on it. So perhaps critiquing other videos could be funny as well. Just making kind of funny critiques on it. It also gave me the idea that someone out there could create a channel that simply comments on other YouTubers' comments. There's so many crazy comments on every video, and you could just make a channel basically commenting and critiquing comments or talking about comments, and I think that could be pretty funny. One other point about Mira's vlog is I like the intro on this video. It's quick and I like it, and I would suggest that maybe you make that the intro for your other videos as well. Jordan Nicola does beauty and makeup tutorials, unboxing hauls. And one of the things that I think that she's doing well is she's including codes on the bottom of her descriptions. Now, obviously a lot of YouTubers are hopefully trying to make money, or they're hoping to make money at least someday, either by views or making money some other way. This is a way that she can make money even without having a whole ton of views, hundreds of thousands of people subscribed. If you have codes, you can get money. So she would get paid for these. At least I assume that's how this is set up. Generally, that is how it is set up. So she could make money whenever somebody uses this code. And I think that that's a good idea, and it's good to include this early on. FB First Gaming, I like the intro to this. It has kind of an old style, choppy style, and it has it looks like it's on a VHS, and I like that kind of a look. So I think that's a good introduction. Nick TV backwards edition. So these guys do different tricks. My one comment would be to, as you're doing these different types of videos, to simply be watching to see what type of videos people respond to and watch more of. So you've done also water bottle trick shots, for example. If you're getting more people to watch the water bottle trick shots, I would create more of essentially the exact same type of video where it's water bottle trick shots, maybe instead of a park edition, in a school edition or something like that. So you would keep creating trick shots that are very similar. If it's Nick TV backwards edition, you would keep doing more backwards editions if those are the type that get watched more. If you have any ideas or suggestions as well, please post them in the comments, and I'm sure that they will be appreciated.